What's cracking, baseball fam, and welcome back to Praying for Dingers. I'm Smitty, your host. Good morning. It is a chilly one out there for us here in Southern California. To start, recap. Absolutely horrible yesterday. Dodgers win, but not by 2. Baltimore loses outright to the Twins. We did win with Jimmy's pick by taking Texas to beat Philadelphia. We also hit on a Dodger-Ranger parlay. We were 1 run or ribby from Matt Olson from hitting a plus 1075, a plus 475, and a plus 372 parlay. Oh well. PCA, Christian Yelich, and Freddie Freeman were amazing in the player prop department. Julio Rodriguez finally came through for us near the end, although Seattle did lose to Cleveland, killing some plays. We did hit with the Yankees sweeping the Giants, as well as Judge going nuclear yet again. Although Judge was the only one to homer that we hit, we even came close with Freddie Freeman. That was twice he came close. But with as much BS we went through yesterday, we were only down 6.8 units, meaning we really have to do well today to have a positive opening MLB week. As though it was a short week with only 5 days, we need to still finish on a positive note. So let's get to it. Getaway day for some teams, to include the Rangers, who have to get on a plane to Baltimore after playing Philadelphia today. Texas at Philly, Mackenzie Gore versus Jesus Luzardo. Gore is prone to early inning walks. He gave up 6 in 5 outings during spring and had a 6.30 ERA during camp. The Rangers also went 10-20 last season against Southpaws. Luzardo should be a nightmare matchup for those Rangers today after a decent spring holding down a 2.70 ERA. So everything is pointing towards Philly. Philadelphia, first 5 on the run line for 1 unit, and Philadelphia to cover the spread by 1.5 runs for the full game for 1/2 unit. Next pick, Tampa Bay versus St. Louis. Matz versus Dustin May. I think Tampa has an edge here. Matz is coming in with the 0.00 ERA from the spring. He should be able to hold back those Cardinals in the early innings. May had a decent spring with the 1.54 ERA, but he did give up a couple earned runs and 11.2 innings worth of work. Tampa's offense should explode when Dustin May starts to implode. Matz is solid. I love the Rays on road getaway days. So Tampa Bay, money line, 1 unit, and Tampa Bay, first 5 on the run line to be up by 1 run after the first 5 for 1/2 unit. Jimmy's pick for the day, the Nationals at the Cubs. Imanaga is elite, Jimmy says, even though he is a fly ball pitcher. Irvin is coming in today with a 2.16 ERA and 2 earned runs off of 8 hits with 1 dinger. Imanaga had an okay spring in Arizona Heat. However, he tends to sit around an 0.82 ERA in the cold air of Chicago in March. Jimmy believes that the Cubbies righties are far more skilled and more powerful, as well as positioned to exploit the Nats' lefty-heavy core. So he wants to place 1 unit on the Cubs to win by the spread, 1.5 runs for the full game, and another 1/2 unit play on a parlay, a same game parlay. Cubs minus 1.5 on the run line and over 9 total runs in the game. For my third pick, Kansas City and Seth Lugo facing off against Atlanta Braves with Grant Holmes. Holmes is coming out of camp with a 1.15 ERA. It's Matt Olson's birthday today. He's turning 32 years. Atlanta historically does well at home in warm games. It'll be 70 degrees roughly at first pitch. Lugo had a 4.50 ERA this spring, and I think he's going to get absolutely tattooed today. I'm taking Atlanta on the money line for 1 unit and Atlanta on the run line to win by 2 for a full game for 1/2 unit. I'm going to throw some player prop parlays today. I'm looking at Luis Arraez from Philadelphia, Shea Langeliers from the Athletics, Dalton, Varsho from Toronto, and Austin Riley from Atlanta. I'm going to throw them in the description a little later, along with some home run parlays as well. I got PCA I'm taking today, Christian Yelich, Shea Langeliers. Let's see if he goes 3 days in a row. And Jordan Alvarez. I also got a couple plays that I'm going to throw in the description as well as quickly as possible. And as we're rounding third and heading home, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and all y'all, please turn on your notifications and make sure you keep up with the plays we make here in our tiny little clubhouse within this massive YouTube content jungle. I'll put a few other plays together, like I said. I'll drop them down below as quickly as possible. Make sure to check that out. Remember to keep those vibes high. Let's get those bankrolls higher. God bless. Have a great Sunday and stay cracking, fam.